Hi class, I'm back. This is going to be part 2 of practice with if statements. In part 2 of practicing with if statements, we are going to do a couple of different things. So please pay close attention to how we need to start. The first thing we're going to do is put our name, assignment name, and date in a header. The next thing that we are going to do is actually key the data that is showed on our worksheet. Then the next thing we're going to do is actually key in your if statements that you wrote on part 1. So first, to get started, I'm going to show you how to key in your name, assignment name, and date in a header. In order to put a header in, you must click the View tab. Then you are going to click Page Layout. You will see where it says Click to Add Header. The first box, I would like for you to put your name. In the middle, I would like for you to then put practice with if statements, and then click into the third section and you will add today's date, the actual date. Next, you will click in cell A1, you will go back to View, and then click Normal View so you're back at a view that you are familiar with. Next thing that we're going to do is actually type in all the data that is shown on the worksheet exactly how you see it. What that means is that in cell A1, I'm going to type in bold values, and then in C1 I'm going to type in bold if statements. Now, what you will notice is that values, that word, is merged into cell B1. In order to get that like that, you will select, having the white cross, you will select A1 and B1, and then you are going to click your Merge and Center button. And then go back and put it and leave it in center alignment. The next thing that we're going to do is go in between columns C and D, and you're going to get a double black cross with 2 arrows, and you're going to double click. That will allow that column to adjust to the words if statement. Now what we are going to do is actually start typing in cell A2 the word feline. So I want you to type feline in A2. A3 is going to be the word amphibian. A5, the word carrot. A6 will be the word rock. A8 is going to be the word explorer. A9 is going to be the word Taurus. Then A11 is going to be the word Delhi. A12 will be the word pharmacy. A14 is going to be the number 5. A15, 0. A17, 1. A18 is 2. A20 is 0. A21 is 1. A23 is going to be 3. A24 is the number 0. A26 is the word children. A27 is the word adult. Then B26 is going to be the number 2. And B27 is going to be the number 2. Next, we are going to select our data using the white solid cross, and we are going to have it center alignment. So you're going to go up here and make sure that you click the button for center alignment. Next, we are going to go ahead and put our border in, or that black cross. This border going here in between column B and C, and the border going across the bottom of row 1. To do that, we are going to select A1 and C1, and then we are going to select bottom border. Then we are going to select column C, starting at C1 to C27. We're going to select the drop down button at the borders, and then we are going to put in a left border by clicking left border. And then we have our borders. Okay? Now, the next step that we are going to do is we are actually going to put in our if statements. So now we're going to revert back to our if statement practice sheet, and we are actually going to type in number 1, the if statement that was written for number 1. So we are going to start with equals. We are going to type if, and you will see that a box will pop up. We can double click on that, and that will then put our parentheses, and it also will show you a little box that tells us we must have our logic or test, then a comma, then our true value, and our false value. So our logic for number 1 was if A2 is equal to the word feline then our true statement will be the word cat. And if it is false, then we should have the word amphibian. Close our quotations and our parenthesis, and then hit enter. And what you will see is that it is cat. The output is cat. The reasoning why our output is cat is because our logic says if A2, so if the value of A2 equals the word feline, if that is true, then our output would be cat. If our logic in the output was false, then it would be amphibian. Now, you're not going to type this same thing again, or this same statement again for C3. What we are going to do is copy our function. So to copy your function, you're going to go to the bottom right corner, and you will get a black cross. Click and drag to the next cell and let go. Then you will see that it has copied and now it is false, so therefore your outcome is amphibian. Because now it says if A3 is equal to the word feline, if it is true, the outcome would be cat. If it is false, then your outcome will be amphibian. So I'm also going to do number 2 for you based off of your practice with if statements worksheet. We will start with equals. If, double click, A5 is equal to the word carrot, and we must make sure our spelling is correct when we are doing this. If A5 is equal to carrot, we will then have the word vegetable, and if it is false, we will have the word mineral. We're going to close our quotations, close our parentheses, and hit enter. Then we're going to go back up to the original place where we put number 2's if statement. We're going to click on it and then copy our statement. And then we should have it where that output is mineral. Again, you would type in the equal sign if A8 is equal to the word explorer. The outcome will be SUV. And if it is not, the outcome will be sedan. So your task is to input all of your if statements, copy it down to the next one, and hope that your if statements are entered correctly. If they are not entered correctly, you will get an error statement. Good luck, and once again, I will be circulating around to make sure that you are on the right track to writing your if statements. Good luck and have fun.